What is going on, guys? So we're gonna be talking about LAUNCHCOIN because this one, oh boy, is getting a lot of traction. This chart looks beautiful. Now, I know you guys know that I don't really like big market cap coins because to make a 10x here is gonna take that one to actually help us out, and it's gonna be really hard. But anyways, still not that massive. It's only 90 something million dollar market cap. Well, $91 million FDV, which is a lot. I prefer 1 to 2 million. It's gonna be better. But anyway, this is Believe LAUNCHCOIN, Launchpad, which is of course one of these meme coin trading platform. We call Launchpad with around 1 million coins already created, and they have generated quite a lot of revenue. Nothing like Pound and Fun, but they have made quite a lot of money. And it's still one of the well-respected launchpads in the meme coin scene, followed by, of course, Pump the Fun is going to be number one, Bonk App, and then a lot of Heaven, blah, blah, blah. But this one is one of the most professional ones. So let's just put it out there. But anyway, in the last 24 hours, there's only been 104 tokens launched, and only one coin graduated, which means that it migrated to a DEX. So the stats are really low. I mean, they are not generating pretty much any revenue these days, but that doesn't mean that the coin itself is not pumping. It's actually doing very well. It's up 200% in the last 17 days. And this chart looks beautiful. It's only doing highs and lows following this really nice pattern. And you look at this. This is the trading that I really like. Now, this specific level that we just broke right here is pretty important because this was the strongest sort of resistance level. We were peaking there for, a few times. One time here back in May, a second time which was really failed. It didn't actually manage to break that level back in 25 of May as well. We touched it again back on June or January, June, I believe, July again, and then we are here in September as well. So the question that most of the spot traders are asking themselves right now is it gonna break this level finally now? And then we're gonna see a breakout to the upside. There is a lot of other factors that need to be in place for this coin to actually increase in value. Not only hype, which is what's running this coin right now, which is a social media hype. That's it, nothing else. But if you think about it, the fundamentals are there. The CEO is working with a lot of other platforms. He's actually invested as well in multiple platforms. So he has a lot of connection in the space. And he just did some sort of interviews and stuff like that, which made this coin actually do quite well. Now, the volume itself is pretty high. We're around $274 million in the last 24 hours. And there is a lot of volume on centralized exchanges, but still major exchanges like Binance, OKX, I believe OKX is not here, and some of the bigger ones are not here as well. So if those listings come up later, we could see this coin at a $500 million market cap, which means that we could do a 5x from here. Now, if you look at the chart, we go back to the chart here as well. If we go from here to the all-time high, which we can set this as the realistic sort of target for an all-time high. Let me see if I can get this right. Hold on, guys, hold on. So let's go from here to all-time high. Let's see around 300%. So it's not impressive, but that will put this already at a $400 million market cap. What do you expect? It's a lot of money. There is millions of coins launched every single day, and there is a lot of undervalued projects that have more potential than this when it comes to the tech side. But this one have the social presence, this one have the support from a lot of coins, and this one has a really skilled sort of CEO, which is pretty important for a project itself. So I wouldn't be surprised if the social media hype of crypto Twitter CT actually pumped this coin to around $200-300 million market cap, which will make you guys right now around 2 or 3x, which is not that much. We are trying to make 100x, but anyway, it's not bad. It depends on what you're looking for. If you have $100,000 to invest in a coin and you put it here, well, it's gonna make you $200,000 if the price goes there. But you could lose 100 grand as well. But if this were $1 million coin, and if you put $1,000 in, and then it goes to, you gotta wait a few months, it goes to $300 million market, you're gonna be making $2,000. Let's say that you have $100. You wait a few months to make $300. It doesn't make any sense. So my recommendation is always, if you're trading with a big portfolio, with a sizable portfolio, say 50 grand, 100 grand, $500,000, $1 million, something like that, you should be trading sort of these safe, already established crypto coins, because they usually are gonna have your back. They're gonna be safer than the more riskier, sort of speculative sort of meme coins that are launching today. Then some of them, 0.01% of them are gonna make it to 10 million, then 0.0001% is gonna make it to $1 billion, which we have seen only a few do so. So the chances are that if you're trading with a small budget, just don't trade these sort of coins. You're not gonna be making any money, and it's gonna take a long time. But if you're trading with a really sizable amount, that only one trade is all you need to be secure for the next few months. Let's say that if you make 50 grand, depending on how much what's your lifestyle, it should be pretty good. It's already making you quite a lot of profit, but well, enough rant. I have been talking too much. But anyways, this level right here, highs and lows, highs and lows, highs and lows, is really beautiful. And if we manage to keep on trading in this specific level, we should see this coin going back again to 1 cent. If story repeats itself, history repeats itself, which I hope that is not happening. I don't want to see holders losing money, but you know what it is. This is a crypto game. Some days the coin is gonna be up, some days the coin is gonna be down. You gotta be safe. And the only way that you really save yourself from this sort of downtrend that can really happen, that can most likely is gonna happen at some point, is by just investing at least 3 times in the asset that you are trying to buy. Let's say that you are trying to buy Launch right now, LAUNCHCOIN, and you have $10,000. Let's say that you put $3,000 right here, and then you wait for the project to go up or down. If the project goes down, you are chill because you already have USDT to DCA again. So what happens is, if you are down 50% on your investment, let's say that it goes from 10 cents to 5 cents, and then you buy again. You put another 3,000 in. So if it goes from 5 cents to 10 cents, you're gonna be making already another $3,000, because that is 100% gains. If the price goes down to 1 cent, for example, you can buy in another 3,000, and then you are stopped. You are already really like exposed to this coin, and you don't have to buy anything else. You just leave it there, because from there to the all-time low is gonna be really low. It is impossible for a coin that is already this low, it could go back to this sort of entry again, which will mean this will be down 99.9%, which can happen, but it's really, the chances are really low. So at this entry right here, you should be in a real good position, because if it goes again from here to the current level, it's already at 600%. So your money is compound, it's DCA, it's just making you money in the long term, and you are just chilling. That's the sort of strategy that I like to follow. But I just don't want to make emphasis. Want to make emphasis actually that trading these sort of coins is just too simple. You just gotta select multiple levels. You can do that using, for example, as I use TradingView or whatever other platform. You set the first one here, then you select another level. You set the first one. It's gonna be buy number 2, and then it's gonna be the last buy. You can actually write some name, for example, here. Buy 1, and then this is gonna be safe here as long as you are using this chart, and then you know exactly when to buy. If you are trading on Binance or any other centralized exchange, you can actually set buy limits, so if eventually the coin hits that entry, is gonna be automatically bought for you, and you don't have to do pretty much anything. But I would recommend that if you're trading a sizable amount, to use a cold wallet. But anyway, Belief, which is the main platform of the LAUNCHCOIN sort of a coin, it's not making that much money. So the platform itself is not really driving this much attention to the coin itself, which is my personal opinion. Some people may have other opinions, but what I'm saying is that X is really hot on this. A lot of people is talking about this. I just saw Profiteer, I believe. Profiteer, hold on. So I just saw him was talking about LAUNCHCOIN, I believe. So little upset with myself that not beating LAUNCHCOIN at $77 million. Yesterday, this was posted 16 hours ago. Now at $107 million at the time of writing, which is a $91 million right now. I was looking for on the crowded sort of trade to park good size position. My decision was split between 2 undercrowded options. LAUNCHCOIN, of course, and MPLX at 250 million, ended up parking somewhere else. So, I mean, it's fine. If he missed the chance, there's always gonna be another chance. Don't worry, trades, there's gonna be 1,000 of them. You can go on CoinMarketCap, you can find 10,000 coins like this with really high really high potential, but so down because the exposure these days is really low. There is too many people trading, too many coins to give exposure to, and the chaos usually focus on a specific campaign at a specific time, so it's really hard to always be pumping. It is pretty much impossible. But anyway, shout out to everyone that is holding, to everyone that bought the dip. And if you bought all-time high, remember, always follow the rule. Never buy at all-time high. Always wait for a good entry and then just let it ride. Wait for a good entry, let it ride. If it goes down again, it does not matter. You can actually wait for a low entry, buy again, and just let it ride. That's how I like to trade. And remember, if you're trading, if you're doing some technical analysis, if you see that it touches the levels, the strongest sort of resistance, actually cannot break, it hasn't managed to break, it will be a good idea to take some profit, because that way your money is gonna be safer and you're not gonna be round trip every single time, because it's gonna be sort of profit wasted. So yeah, pretty good trade. Congratulations to everyone that is making money. And if you're not making money, start making money, start trading. It doesn't matter how much money you have, you can start making money today. Just don't give it away to all the rogue posts. Just don't buy every single thing that you see on X, because it's gonna be really bad for you. Focus on a strategy that makes you money, and then it should be fine for you. If not, just follow the channel, subscribe, like, leave a comment down below, and of course, let me know what you're trading. Maybe I'm gonna make an update, or maybe I'm gonna make a video about it if I see that it's actually interesting, and then we're gonna go from there. Stay safe, stay ninja, and I'm gonna see you guys later.